Did he, like, pursue the character, in any way,
Well, he
like, was there
had
really any difference
resistance.
between them?
Yeah, well, I mean, initially he just announced that he wanted to be referred to as Jack, and anybody that was used to calling him Pete like refused, and he got a
Mhm.
lot of resistance. But it wasn't long before the people that he knew after he changed his name were more numerous than the people that he knew before,
Right.
so then there was no stopping it anymore because he just was introducing himself as Jack and at shows and whatever. So everyone just started to think of him as Jack, and 100% there is a different person there. It's an alter ego, and it was the Peter was completely like extinguished by a certain point. There was nothing left of that character at a
So,
certain
like,
point.
not to skip too forward into this story, but when you rejoined the band, there was no Pete, it was just Jack sort of thing?
Well, I I would always call him Peter when I
Mhm.
wanted to bring him back to reality a little bit,
Mm.
because the Jack Terricloth character uh, lived in a universe that he constructed himself, and it wasn't subject to like laws of physics or other people or finance or anything like that. Like, it didn't have to, you know that character didn't have concern itself with himself with things in of the physical realm. So
Sure.
sometimes we had to go back to being Jack, but it became harder and harder over the years to like, get in contact with that person.
Interesting. Is that a good thing or a bad thing or just a thing?
I mean, bad for Pete, good for
Mhm.
Jack, good for
Mm.
the World Inferno community, bad
Right.
for the how it turned out. So I
Right.
guess there's good and bad, but
Sure.
uh, it is a choice that he made, knowingly and willingly, and decided to become a different person and take it all the way as far as he could. So